What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! Today I'm going to do a video about how to throw Pokeballs properly. Now I know this is kind of like an old topic, but I notice I watch so many Pokemon Go YouTubers and a lot of people are still throwing what I consider the old way, which is what you can see here on the screen. This is spinning the ball and spinning it and spinning it and spinning it rather than setting the circle at the predictive location that is the most beneficial. You could either set it to a great throw or set it to an excellent throw. Sometimes it's too hard to hit the excellent throw, so you set it at a great. I'm going to show you a couple of different instances where that's true, especially on Kyogre. So I'm going to show you guys how to throw correctly on Kyogre as well. But this tutorial works for any Pokemon. You can apply this tutorial to any Pokemon. Doesn't have to be a raid boss, doesn't have to be a legendary, it could just be a common old Pidgey, and I'm even going to show this format on the Pidgey. First off, let's see what is wrong with this throw right here. This is my good friend, it's Felicia's mummy, alright, shout out to Susan, and she was trying to catch Mewtwo, but she's a little bit nervous and she was doing some kind of bad throws and she missed some balls, but what was really bad about that is she never set her circle. Now it's really important to set your circle so you can get the best chance of hitting a great or an excellent throw. So I'm going to show you, I'm setting my circle right now on Kyogre. Did you see what I did there? All I did was touch the ball and hold it until the circle was set at the great throw that I want it to be set at. I don't really spin the ball that much, but sometimes I do spin the ball a little bit, but I actually just recommend to touch and hold the ball until you get to the size circle that you want. Now, I'm pretty impatient with Kyogre, to be honest, and sometimes I will throw at very inopportune times. The number one thing that you want to do with Kyogre is just be very patient and wait until he goes to the center. That's when you have the best chance at hitting a great throw. And that's what I'm actually doing right here in this video. I'm just waiting and waiting till he's in the center. There we go. He was in the center and I waited too long. I should have been throwing that ball while he was attacking, but I kind of threw after he attacked, which is a total rookie move, so make sure you don't make that mistake either. You want to be throwing basically right when he starts attacking. You want to be throwing because he can attack right after his attack. He can attack 2 times, 3 times, I've even seen 4 times in a row, and you're trying to sneak into that little itty bitty tiny space where you can definitely make contact with the ball. Now you saw there I wasn't patient, I just threw, and of course I missed, and there you can see I threw when he was on the left. Don't ever throw on the left, you guys, you will miss. I don't even know why I'm wasting so many balls right now. This is one of the worst raids that I ever did. I just was lobbing out balls because I had already caught my perfect by this point, so I'm like, whatever, he's not perfect, he's not even high IV, I don't care, but I did manage to catch him with those really crappy throws. People think that Kyogre has a really bad catch rate, but it actually has a pretty good catch rate. I've caught a ton of my Kyogres once I learned how to make contact with the ball. That was not my best tutorial on how to catch a Kyogre, and if you watch my Kyogre live streams, I actually have much better tutorials specifically for the Kyogre throws. But I do want to make one specific recommendation for Kyogre, and that is make sure that you set the circle for a great throw and only throw when he's in the center. Then you'll have the best chance of getting a great throw. Now this is an example of my method. Notice that I spun the ball until I got to the excellent throw, and then when he attacks, I do my spin throw again and I throw right onto the excellent. I set my circle at the excellent. Now, unfortunately, I was soft banned on this Grimer, and that's the only time you guys are going to see that unless you follow my Twitter, and there was a lot of swearing on that video on my Twitter. I don't censor my Twitter like I censor my YouTube channel, but yeah, I was really upset about that one. There were some swears on that clip. I had to silence it for this video. But here we go. I'm going to do this again. This is kind of like what I call my lob throw. I just spin the ball until it gets to the size circle that I want, and then I throw it. Now, as you can see, that's a pretty effective way to throw for the Pokemon that don't attack very much, and in fact it's actually way faster because they don't attack so much. You sit there and you wait and you wait and you wait, which is the annoying part about this strategy that I'm explaining to you guys, and I'm going to show it to you here in a second. Again, that's basically not what I'm recommending, although it's still a really great way to throw, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm saying never throw this way, because I throw excellence this way all the time. I just spin the ball, wait till the circle gets to the size that I want, and then throw it. Now that's what Susan was doing in the beginning of the video on Mewtwo, and it cost her a lot of her raid balls, so there's some experience instances where you really don't want to do that because it's not going to work out that well for you. So that's why I'm trying to explain the two different throw methods that you can go through, and I really hope that this video helps you guys, because you can do this on any single Pokemon, but it's the most useful on legendaries and on raids where the catch rate is so much smaller anyway. Now on a CP10 Magikarp, you never need to do this thing where you set the circle and wait for the circle. You just hold the ball and then the circle gets the size you want, and then you let go and then you spin the ball after they attack. You only throw after they attack. Now I got a little bit impatient there and I just decided to throw, but I'm gonna do it for real this time. Alright, there's his attack, but I threw too soon. Did you guys see that? I threw too soon, so his attack wasn't done yet, so he automatically rejected the ball. There you go, I just got impatient and I whipped around the ball and hit the excellent throw. It's really not important on CP10 Pokemon, but I wanted to do it for demonstration purposes anyway, but I got so impatient that I didn't do it and I just lobbed the ball anyway. There are a couple of throws in this clip where I don't lob the ball, but I'm telling you guys, it is so hard to do this on common Pokemon because they never attack. You just sit there and you wait and you wait. Now on raid bosses, they attack a lot more, which is frustrating, but it actually helps you catch them because you need to wait for them to attack because you're waiting for that sweet spot after the attack where you're guaranteed to make contact. This method is all about guaranteed making contact. Now you can see I did it on that Duskull. I actually waited for the excellent size circle and then I waited for him to attack. I did my spin while he was attacking and threw while he was attacking, and when he's done attacking and he gets back to his regular position, I'm dropping right on the excellent throw. That was a perfect example of how you do the throw that I'm explaining in this video. Lobbing it is fine. Sometimes you can lob the ball and just get yourself an excellent throw like I showed on that Machop, which was a really good catch. That was a 100% Machop, by the way, but you don't want to do that on raid bosses, and I'm making the example here for how you can do it on common Pokemon, just in case those common Pokemon are really important to you. Like, I've gotten 100% Machop, level 35, I'm like, hey, that's a good spawn, that's pretty important to me, so I'm gonna take the time and throw the ball correctly. So I just wanted to get this tutorial out there because, like I said in the beginning, I watch so many other YouTube channels, and I take a lot of responsibility for the way that people are throwing because I have been making videos since the game came out, and a lot of people throw exactly the way that I used to throw, and I'm like, is it just coincidence that they watch my channel, they're all big fans of me, I'm big fans of them, and then they throw exactly like I used to throw? No, it is not a coincidence. It is my fault. I've been throwing that way a long time on my videos, but recently I stopped throwing that way and I started throwing this new way. I don't do it all the time, but I do it all the time during raids. I only throw this way during raids, so I wanted to make sure and get the information out there to everybody because I'm like, dudes, like, if you're still throwing the old way that I used to throw, you're not doing yourself any favors, and if you're throwing that way on raids, you're really not doing yourself any favors, especially because Kyogre is so hard. So I'm going to show this to you on a couple more Pokemon, you guys, just to make sure that you really get what I'm trying to lay down here. I'm going to show you on the Pidgey, just like I said I would show you on Pidgey. Watch this. I'm setting the circle. I'm going to wait for that Pidgey to attack, and then when he attacks, while he's attacking, I spin the ball and throw, so when he gets back to his regular position, it's right on the excellent throw. Watch this, you guys. It's actually really pro. And don't do it while they're jumping. It won't work while they're jumping. Don't do it when they do their taunt. The taunt won't work either. You can only do it after an attack. It's very important. Now I'm getting impatient here. Oh god, I just lobbed it. Alright, I thought I was going to do the sweet throw on the Pidgey, but I think I did get impatient on the Pidgey. So anyway, the common Pokemon never attack, so you just wait and wait. There was his attack, but I didn't have my circle set correctly, so I missed his attack. And then I'm sitting here waiting for another attack forever, and I think I actually did just catch him with the excellent throw. That was the taunt right there. Every single Pokemon has an attack, has a jump, and has a taunt, and I tried to do my method, but I threw too soon, and I didn't make contact because he was still in the attack animation when I threw. It's another rookie mistake. It's like, you get so impatient while you're trying to make these videos and show off things, but I do think that you guys fully understand what I'm putting down here. You know, if it's a really important situation, then you want to hold off until they attack and you want to set the circle. Don't spin the ball to set the circle. Just touch the ball, hold the ball for a second and it will set the circle, and then you let the ball go. But like I said, the commons are just way too hard to catch that way. They never attack and it takes forever. So you guys, this is Duskull Nest in Mission Dolores Park in San Francisco. It has huge spawn rate. I caught like 6 Duskulls just while I was making this video, and it's a really small park, so that's pretty cool too. I'm gonna do one last demonstration on this Aerodactyl that just happened to be in the park. Gotta love playing in San Francisco. They get wicked spawns. So let's go ahead and see if I can actually do my method on this Aerodactyl. It does work on any Pokemon. The hard thing though is sometimes you'll set the circle and then the circle just won't set, and it's pretty annoying. And then some Pokemon are really hard to hit, like I totally missed that excellent throw, but I did basically do the method the way that I explained it. Anyway, you guys, that's gonna be the end for this video. I hope you got some value from this video, and I hope to see all my favorite YouTubers using this method on raid bosses and not just spinning the ball and throwing the ball on raid bosses. It's just really not a good way to throw the ball, so I hope this tutorial helped you guys. Thanks everybody for watching! Thanks to my awesome subscribers, and peace!